Exiles of Khorne here, and today I'll be sharing my opinion on the current strongest factions in the game. I'll be selecting only one dominant faction for each race. Some you might be expecting, while others could surprise you. Stick around to find out. At the number 1 spot, we have the Exiles of Khorne. There's simply no faction stronger than the Exiles of Khorne, with the ability to recruit armies instantly and for free, grow incredibly quickly, and potentially conquer half the world within 11 turns. They are a force to be reckoned with. Not to mention they offer an incredibly enjoyable playstyle. While there aren't many factions that can challenge them, it's worth noting that Imric and Thorek Ironbrow can pose a challenge due to their fire resistance, which counters the flaming attacks most of your units possess. Taking them out early is highly advisable. The number 2 spot goes to the Slaughterhorn tribe. While the Beastmen as a race might not be the strongest after Khorne, Thorax's faction, the Slaughterhorn tribe, comes closest to matching Scarbrand in just how quickly he can demolish the map. Thorax was nerfed from Warhammer 2 to Warhammer 3 and now feels much better than it used to. In Warhammer 2 the movement replenishment mechanic was too potent and brainless, making the campaign less engaging. In Warhammer 3 strategic planning is required for optimal movement replenishment usage, enhancing the interactivity of the campaign. Slaughterhorn tribe's destination doesn't matter much, but I do recommend heading north through the Chaos Wastes and into Norsca, where you can gain powerful legendary lord defeat traits. Alternatively, you could venture into Ulthuan to try and get the Sword of Cain. It really does depend on where the slaughter takes you. Number 3 spot goes to the Caravan of the Blue Roses. The Vampire Counts, in my opinion, stand as the second most powerful faction in the game. Their ability to recruit on the move without relying on recruit buildings is a game changer. Now you might think it is the same as it was in Warhammer 2, but in Warhammer 2 you were restrained on just how many units you could recruit, but in Warhammer 3 these restraints were uplifted, not to mention the reduced supply lines. Additionally, the fact you can spread corruption through battles eliminates the need to wait for passive corruption spread. Alman Ghost, introduced in Warhammer 3 as a playable faction, possesses skills that can make zombies nearly invincible. Overwhelming the AI with endless waves of indestructible zombies is a potent strategy. Expansion can be ruthless and efficient, regardless of the destination chosen. The number 4 spot goes to the Disciples of Hashut. The Chaos Dwarfs, the newest addition to the game, claim the 3rd spot amongst the strongest races. Their extensive toolkit, rapid growth, and formidable units solidify their position. Astragoth Ironhand stands out as the best Chaos Dwarf legendary lord due to his ability to boost Conclave influence income. The Tower of Za mechanic is much stronger than most people realize, and Astragoth's ability to rapidly confederate the other Chaos Dwarf legendary lords grant him the tower's bonuses all to himself. Priorities eliminating Grimgar Ironhide and consider making peace with the ogres before dealing with Kolek. Now the number 5 spot I have decided to split between Crooked Moon and Wintertooth. I honestly couldn't decide who was better, as both are fairly strong in different ways. Now the Greenskins might not be the strongest race, but Skarsnik's faction bonus aligns perfectly with the game's design, encouraging you to field as many armies as possible. In a recent video I discussed why Skarsnik outshines the other Greenskin legendary lords, and my sentiment still stands. This stems from the synergy between his faction bonus and the efficiency of goblin units. Defeating Thorgrim early and capturing his capital boosts your income further from gems, allowing you to recruit even more gobos. After Thorgrim, I would advise you take on Ungrim before setting your sights on Caravan peaks. Now as for Wintertooth, Norska campaign is quite strong in Warhammer 3 for multiple reasons. While all other races got an economic nerf, they got a buff, and being able to capture every settlement of the game is another big bonus. So the combination of lower supply lines, their now boosted economy, just makes them insanely strong. Throg is a much better faction than Wolfrics, as you get bonuses for troll units which you will be recruiting en masse. There really are no general pointers here, as when you start recruiting trolls the campaign is just a cakewalk and you can go wherever you please. These are my opinions on the current strongest factions in the game. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments about who you believe holds the title of strongest faction. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing for more content. Thank you for watching, and until next time.